All right, seriously, fuck it, man. I'm really sick of this. So I started this channel to help entrepreneurs create a business that runs without you, with systems and AI and virtual assistants and all kinds of stuff. And these videos, I feel like, just suck. Maybe I'm just making videos that I'm not that passionate about making. Maybe I'm making videos based on what AI and YouTube is telling me I should make, but I'm kind of sick of them. Not kind of, I am sick of them. And so going forward, I'm just gonna make videos about stuff that's actually happening in my business and that I think can help you. And so if that's what you wanna hear, then subscribe. And if it's not, then don't. But anyway, today I'm gonna share with you on this video why your marketing sucks and how to fix it. And now this is something, a framework that I actually never learned in school. I went to the University of Arizona 4 years, majored in marketing, as a matter of fact, and this is not something that I learned in school. It's something that I learned in the school of hard knocks, I guess you would say, being in business and really understanding marketing, what works, what doesn't. I think once you understand this framework, it's really going to help you with all aspects of your marketing, whether that's social media posting, emailing, whatever it is that you do, right? Your sales calls, and any profession that you're in. So the model is AIDA. What it stands for is attention, interest, desire, action. And it's a 4-step framework. And so what most people do, and where most people make a mistake, is they go straight from attention to action. And here's what I mean by this. Most people will market like this. Hey, I'm Danny, and I want you to buy from me, so click the link below and book a call. And if you notice, what happens is there's a huge gap there, right? Like you just saw me for the first time or whatever, maybe you've seen a couple of my videos, and I'm asking you to do something right away. We have no trust, we have no relationship. There's nothing built in here, and I'm right away asking you to go ahead and buy my product or my service or book a call with me to talk to me, and you are like, you know, who the hell are you? Why would I book a call with you, right? That's what you're thinking if this is their first time on the channel, and that's what most people do. I work with so many business owners at my company, All Star VAs, where we staff virtual assistants and install systems, and if I look at their marketing, almost across the board, that's exactly what people do, right? Like, hey, I'm so-and-so, and this is why you should buy from me. Go, do it. And then no one clicks. It's crickets, right? And so what you're missing is you're missing 2 steps. But once you fix this, you'll see that your marketing will improve exponentially. So let's just go through the model. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention. So Google's got this attention rule, which plays right into this. I'm going to actually look it up right now and read it to you of how many times you have to see something. So Google's marketing rule is called the 7-11-4 rule, right? Let me read this to you. So for a consumer to build enough trust to purchase, they need 7 hours of interaction, 11 touch points, and engagements across 4 separate locations or platforms. It's a framework, right? So 7 hours, 11 touch points, 4 separate locations or platforms. So think about that, right? Like if you're just meeting someone, asking them to buy right away. I mean, it's like literally you're meeting a girl at the bar and you're saying, let's get married, right? Girl doesn't know you. You haven't gone on a date. She knows nothing about you. You're asking to get married. That's essentially what you're doing with your marketing. So let's go through the framework real quick. And I'm going to show you exactly how we use it and how you can use it too. So first one is attention, right? So you need attention. You need eyeballs. If you're going to sell something, someone's got to see you. They got to know you. They got to know who you are and all that stuff. So how do you get attention? Well, start a YouTube channel, your Facebook marketing, you're sending out emails, whatever you're doing, right? I coach realtors, you're doing open houses, or you're talking to people, right? You're getting attention in one way or another, right? So that part is self-explanatory. So you got to get attention, and if you follow Google's rule, you got to get attention 7 hours. What was that again? Shit, I keep forgetting. 7 hours, 11 touch points across 4 platforms. So there you go. So pick 4 platforms, whatever you like. Email, YouTube, cold calls, whatever, right? Social media, and use 4 different platforms, and then you got to post enough content to where they're seeing you, right? So in our business, just as an example, so I got this YouTube channel. We send out an email newsletter. If you want to subscribe to that, I'll put a link down below. We go a little bit deeper dive into a lot of these topics, right? I also have an Instagram account where I talk about this kind of stuff. I speak at live events. I do webinars. So I got lots of different marketing channels going on. So that's attention, right? So now interest, okay? So how do you build interest? Well, in order to build interest, your content has to be interesting. You have to be interesting. Hopefully I'm interesting on this channel. Maybe more interesting now that I'm just talking to you more off the cuff. My videos are always off the cuff. I don't script. I usually use bullet points, but now I really am just saying kind of fuck it to the algorithm, to, you know, the guru saying what I should be posting, because I really want to just talk to you like we're here together and I'm trying to help you grow your business, right? So how do you get attention? Be interesting. I mean, how do you get interest? Be interesting, post interesting content that's applicable to your target market, but I'm also going to give you a shortcut. And here's the shortcut, here's the cheat code. You want to address your target market or your ideal client's biggest problems and challenges, because that's really what someone's searching for online or someone's having a problem with. So like this video, for example, this video is addressing a big problem, which is that your marketing sucks and that's why you're not getting any clients, right? It's not that you need more leads, it's not that you need more people, it's just that your marketing sucks. And so we're fixing that on this video, right? And so create content that's interesting, that addresses your client's problems. If you don't understand your target market's problems or your client's problems, you can do a couple things. Yes, you can go to AI, but a lot of times AI is wrong and AI is just giving you generic shit, right? So the real way to address this is just call your current clients and ask them, hey, what are your biggest challenges? What are your biggest problems? What's keeping you up at night? Okay, and then you can even ask them, why'd you hire me? If you don't have any clients, or you're new to your space or your business, or you don't have enough clients, just call some prospects, call some past clients, you know, just ask people that are going through that may be your ideal target market, what their issue is. So example, my business. I have a virtual assistant staffing company, All Star VAs, as I've mentioned, right? So we not only staff VAs, but we do implementation of systems. So when I go ask my clients, which hopefully you are, if you're watching this video, you know, what's your biggest challenge? What's your biggest pain point? It's time, right? Time is the biggest challenge. And so how do we address that? Well, we staff a virtual assistant like an executive assistant, where you can buy back your time. You can regain 10, 20, 30 hours a week, so you can go focus on the money-making stuff, leave all the, you know, all other stuff to us. Social media manager, we staff a lot of those. That person can post all your social media content that follows this model, by the way, so that you don't have to worry about it. The other thing I'm going to do on these videos is I'm just going to stop editing them, because, you know, we spend a lot of time, our editors, on editing this stuff and putting in fancy graphics and all this other shit, and I don't think you really care. If you do care, let me know in the comments below, but really just give you the content, post more videos, and that way we follow Google's rule too. So anyway, so interest, right? We got interest down. Now, okay, desire. Okay, how do you create desire? What you want to create really is a desire for your ideal client to work with you, a desire to find out more, a desire to learn what you do. And how do you do that? Well, in your marketing, really what you're trying to do is you're trying to do a couple things. Number one, you want to state your client's biggest problems or challenges. You want to talk about those, right? And then you want to talk about the process that you use to fix those. Now, remember, you don't really want to fix them with your content. If you start doing that, then first of all, why do your clients need you? And second of all, if it's that easy to fix, then really, why do they need you? So as an example for us, right? So we staff VAs, but really what we do is we're business coaches and consultants, because the biggest problem with staffing is not actually finding the person, it's making sure you get an ROI on the person. I was just talking to a potential client this morning, and he was like, hey, I can find all the VAs I need myself. And I'm like, yes, you can. That's not what you're hiring us for. You're hiring us to create standard operating procedures, to create key performance indicators, to install a system so you can create a business that runs without you, not just hire someone for you, because that part's easy. That's not why you pay us. So that's how you create desire around your product or service, right? So that's what you really want to do, right? And you want to highlight those things, the results you get, the transformation you get, the unique value proposition that you have in your marketing. Okay, so we did attention, we did interest, we did desire. What's the last one? Well, the last one's the easy part that everyone's really good at, and that's action. Well, I think most people are good at that. If you're skipping action, then we have another problem, right? But action is, this is what you got to do, right? So whatever your call to action is, and every, one of my mentors just says, every piece of marketing should have some sort of call to action, okay? So your call to action could be follow me. Your call to action could be subscribe to the channel. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, freaking subscribe to the channel. So many people watch these videos, and then a huge percentage are not subscribed. So there's my call to action on this part of the video, right? But whatever it is, you got to have a call to action. Book a call with me and my team so you can learn more, which, by the way, book a call with me and my team so you can learn more if you want VAs and systems, okay? If you don't, if you're just here for entertainment, all good. Then just subscribe to the channel. So, or share it with a friend who does need our help. So whatever your call to action is on every post, every email, every piece of marketing, right? That part's the easy part. But once they know you, once they've gone through that 7-11-4 rule that we talked about, and they want to work with you, then the action part takes care of itself. Give them a call to action. They should want to work with you. And then you are rocking and rolling. And by the way, one of the things that, I'll show you a call to action right now. One of the things that Google, YouTube is really great at in terms of call to action is they know exactly what video you need to watch next of mine in order to make sure that you can work less, earn more, have way more fun, which is really what my passion is for you. And YouTube's going to show you that video right here. So you better click on it, and I'll see you on the next one. Let's go.